My name is Tatiana. Welcome to my channel. I'm so happy you are here with me today for this live painting session. If you can see over there, I set up a floral still life with this beautiful, vibrant poinsettia. And I'm going to paint it in watercolor. So today we are celebrating this season together. Let me know in the chat where you joining from. Hello to everyone. Are you painting alone with me or just relaxing or watching? Let me know. Okay, I'm gonna start with like a very rough drawing. Just I need to see my big shapes. Actually, let me show you a little bit this way. I have two small birds close to my poinsettia. Hello. Welcome. And I'm gonna use 6B pencil, graphite pencil for sketching. Okay, so my birds gonna be somewhere here. Let me move my light a little bit. I see at least two big flowers, red flowers here and on the left side, and that flower closer to my light, so it looks brighter. And it's gonna be my hero for that painting. And this flower gonna be a secondary character. Okay, the flower pot. Here the small, I put a small dark like cup for Japanese tea, just to balance the composition. And I have a small gray bird and red cardinal. And probably I'll make them like overlapping each other. The red one will be behind the gray one. And some dark green leaves. This is the red one, and underneath the dark green. I need to make sure the they are not the same. I don't want them to be the same. I need to avoid this kind of situation and make, if I make this one is longer, so it's going to be too close to my bird. So probably I'll make this one shorter. Всем большой привет, кто присоединился. Я тут сразу с налету перешла на английский. Если у вас будут вопросы, пожалуйста, задавайте, с удовольствием отвечу по-русски. If you have any question, please ask. I'll answer them. I'll try my best. I'm gonna paint and talk. So, and I think that's enough for my drawing. So I see my composition, I see my birds. Probably let's make some cast shadow and cast shadow from my little friends. So это собственная тень. Тоже имеет значение для композиции. Ну вот, пожалуй, все. And I'm going to wet my paper. Actually, both sides of my paper. Let me grab a big powder brush. I just started using this powder brush recently. I noticed how much water that brush can hold. So I really like it. And the back side of my paper. Working in watercolor in vertical position is kind of a challenge, but sometimes it gives very interesting effect. So I try to experiment with painting horizontal, using the angle like 20 degrees or 30 degrees, and sometimes I paint vertically, like I'm doing today. Another layer of water, because I really enjoy working in wet into wet technique. my surface right now is very shiny. It means too much water on the paper, on the surface. At the same time, I need to avoid like an air bubble situation. And right now I have two options. I can wait until the shine starts disappearing, or I can like blot my surface with the paper towel, because right now the surface is too wet, the paper is too wet. I'm gonna blot just a little bit. There's the air bubble. And I'm ready to start painting. Okay, maybe I will turn my lamp this way. Okay, I'm gonna use different brands of paints today. First of all, my reliable Daniel Smith. This is Cobalt Blue, Rose Madder Permanent, and Никель Азо Yellow. Это моя триада, кобальт голубой, что-то типа краплака светлого и прозрачный никель Аза. Ну, он как лимонка, только прозрачный. Триада Daniel Smith. And also recently I received a package from Himi Watercolor. If you maybe, I have a video on my channel where I was unpacking this package and I was painting the pumpkins with this watercolor. It's very nice and bright watercolor, so I'm gonna use some of this. And also maybe I have another brand for trying. It's Supervision, this kind of brand. So they have very interesting colors with granulations. Maybe I'll try them too. And my favorite brush for painting flowers, it's from Midin. It's a Chinese brand. I think I really like it. I used to paint with these brushes for years. Well, I have a paint on my fingers. So I squeezed some reds, some greens, and I'm gonna start painting with my hero, with this big red vibrant flower. So if you noticed, half of that petal is lighter and half of that petal is darker. So that's what I'm going to do. So right now it's only Himi watercolor. Maybe it's too. It's too dark. Maybe not. We'll see. So I'm using like cadmium red and a little bit ochre for the light part. Maybe some orange. And also I start adding more my Daniel Smith. They I really like them because they are all transparent. Я использую Хими Watercolor и Daniel Smith акварель. And with the sponge, with the makeup sponge, I try to actually I'm trying to paint with my makeup sponge. So when the paper is wet, there are so many things that we can do. So right now I need to add more shadows. And some, I don't want to lose my little yellow dots inside the flower. And some greens. When the paper is still wet, I can try to make this kind of pattern. It's just clear water. You'll see the result later. But when it's gonna, it just it will going to work later. Just clear water. Maybe a little bit of dark red, right, like alizarin crimson. maybe a little bit lighter. Oh, thank you. I appreciate it. Thank you for joining me. So I'm going to make this pattern just on a few petals because too many details, when you know there is when it's too many details in the painting, it's not really good. Okay. And another big red one, it's here. So this is my main flower, and my paper in this area is too dry already. У меня бумага уже сухая, и поэтому я ее смачиваю. So I'm gonna wet it again because I really need soft edges in that area. So this hard edges is enough. And the same colors. My palette looks like this. The same colors I'm gonna paint like background petals. So some of them has shadow. Big petal here. I just need to make sure my reds strokes are different. When I need warm color, I just add in ochre or yellow. Спасибо. Да, он яркий. Но все еще не поздно замучать. И акварель со временем, когда высыхает, она бледнеет, к сожалению. Поэтому нужно делать ярче изначально, чем кажется. Немножко зеленого добавлю. I'm adding green color just to make it different. So if you can see, I'm trying to leave these hard edges because I need this flower to pop out. Okay, probably I was going to clean my palette, but since I have a lot of reds on my palette, I'll do that red little bird. Some light and shadow. Свет и тень. For those who did join us later, there is, and you right now you can see, I have two little birds on the right side of my poinsettia. So and I'm trying to paint them. Some dark spots. That's enough. And I need to clear or clean my palette. Because I need to paint neutral, gray neutral background and gray bird. So my palette needs to be clean. You know what? I probably add more details to this flower as well. Just a suggestion. I don't want this, at least right now. I forgot my cap, my little Japanese style. I cleaned my palette too early. I still need reds. Okay. And using my Daniel Smith 3 colors, red, blue and yellow, I'm gonna paint this bird with different brush. It's Perla, Escoda Perla, very nice brush. I feel like I have more control with that brush. But for flowers, I prefer angle brushes. And I tried from angle brush from Escoda, and honestly, I didn't like it. Different feeling. So today my stream will be longer because I have more complicated setup. I usually paint less in an hour, but today I feel like it's gonna be longer a little bit. Maybe not. We'll see. Let me know in the chat where are you joining from. It's always interesting. And if you're painting along with me, please tag me on Instagram. I will be happy to see you painting. Sometimes I'm softening edges with just wet wipe, baby wipes. More accents. Maybe some. I think I spent too much time already on that bird. Okay. Now, right now, I need to paint my gray background. My gray background. Again, I'm using 3 colors from Daniel Smith. My basic colors. I really like them. I found that color combination almost 6 years ago, and I still use them. Okay, now I need to wet my paper again. You know what? I'm gonna turn this upside down, at least for now, because I want pigment moving this way. Let's pick up some water with the sponge. Я убираю остаток, где здесь избыток воды при помощи спонжика. У кисти это можно сделать. From this side it's a little bit darker. And I'm going to wet the area around my birds and around the flower pot, because I need my background. I want to see my background very nice and soft. It's a happy accident, maybe unhappy, but that's okay. Видите, такая потекла красочка, но ничего страшного. Бывает это даже к лучшему, бывает нет. Потом я это обыграю. And again, some gray color. Dark green leaves I'll do later. If you think I forgot it. No, I'm not. I don't. And my flower pot, it has some color like gold, and this gray background has a reflection from that gold flower pot. So I'm gonna add a little bit of ochre. And I need dark dark gray for cast shadows. I'm using like olive green and Payne's gray. It has some rough texture. Мой золотой горшок, он имеет такую текстуру, фактуру. Just dry brush. Some shadow behind the flower pot. And it's time for my dark greens. So these final touches are so important. It's kind of difficult for me to talk. I need to concentrate. Because I don't want to overpaint it, overdo it. Ah, my God. No, I don't want this one. just trying to soften some dark hard edges. I'm almost done. Just a few touches here and there. And a few details. I need to add more details to my birds. I don't see the legs, but that's okay. Let's imagine they're just sitting. Some pattern with a palette knife. With a negative painting, I'm just trying to add more contrast to this flower, my main flower. You see, I'm adding and I'm removing some things. So every time it's a challenge. You never know what we're going to have as a result. I don't like this kind of shape here. Maybe I need to soften this contrast because it's confusing. The red bird is too bright, too much contrast. So right now it's better, I think. Okay, I'm gonna is it still wet? Yes, it is. It's still wet. I need to dry this part a little bit, this area. And here it is. Here is our finished poinsettia. I really love how these reds turn out against the dark green leaves. Thank you so much for spending your time with me today. And it was a wonderful seeing you all here with me today. Have a wonderful creative day or night, everyone. Happy painting, and I will see you in the next one. Спасибо большое, что присоединились. Была всем очень рада, и увидимся в следующем видео. Happy Holidays! Всем хорошего дня! Bye!